Well, hello there, long lost sister of mine.
Right? It seems like it's been forever. I say that every time we take a break. It feels like
Yeah,
forever.
I know.
Forever.
We had a little short summer, look, short,
A
very
little
short summer
mini
break.
break. A little mini break.
Yes, it was
Yes.
so many, I don't even remember it.
Right.
But
Right.
welcome back to I Ain't Trying to Be Funny, but with
But
Keita and Kim. But so, how was your summer?
hot. Hot.
Well, it's
That's all
not
I
hot
got.
no more.
It's still warm out there. It's still pretty warm. I had the AC on this afternoon.
Oh,
It's
you
like,
did?
yeah, it's like in the 80s, low 80s, but it's 80s. It's
Okay.
actually supposed to be in the 80s this weekend. So I'm excited about
Okay.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, it was just hot. I mean, I swear to God, it was 100 like every day. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. I didn't do as much as I would have liked to have done because I was hot and cranky. Like I ain't going out there. Y'all can have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was decent. It was decent. How about you? How was your summer?
The same, because I
Mm.
don't stop working.
Oh yeah.
It was,
I don't stop
it
working
was,
either.
uh-huh. Your work is different from my work.
True. True.
True.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, from teaching, what is it, about a month off? What is it?
Yeah, it's about a month.
About a month? I didn't feel it. It just seemed like stuff kept going. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I
So
didn't really feel it either because yeah, stuff keeps going and then they keep wanting us back earlier and earlier and in the meetings and then there's prep for the new semester. So it's really I really can take about a solid just straight 2 weeks.
yeah.
Really not no, it's more like 1 week. Like 1 week, like beginning to end with no thinking about work, no nothing. Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're back and we're excited to add a few shows. I think we did talk about Love and Marriage Detroit last time, but we're adding Family Empire Houston. I can't wait to talk about that. I was really excited about that. And Power Book 2 is back on. So we have a lot to discuss.
mm-hmm.
So
Yep. Yeah, they came on back. So like you said, we have Family Empire Houston. That's still going. That's been going since the summer. But Love and Huntsville been Love and Huntsville. Love and Marriage
Love and
Huntsville
Marriage.
has been on and off and on and off. I don't know. It just seems like they don't know what to do with this season. And then they announced that there's going to be a new season in November. Like, how you gonna stop in September and come back in November?
Okay. So my sound just went wacko jacko.
It did.
Let's see. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I was just trying to move the microphone closer and it everything was like, what you doing?
And your voice went out kind of too.
Oh, it did? Okay. So yeah, I honestly thought that these little mini um shows was a way for them to kind of fade it on out. I thought it was going off. I'm ready to delete it.
Yeah. Hello?
Okay, my now it's really going.
Yeah,
It
something
keeps
went kind of
giving me
weird.
messages. Yeah, it's just now. So let me make sure everything is tight and right, and then we can keep moving. Okay. All right. So can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's jump on in with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's see what you think about that shit
Girls
show.
trip. Okay, so we didn't talk when they came back week before last, but
Oh, you mean when Nell went psycho?
yeah, we didn't talk then, did we? Okay, so yeah, so the girls trip is really this whole little second little mini season or little continuation to the season has been about this girls trip. Melody invited the cast and these extraneous people, and then Tisha invited a plus one. She invited Destiny as her plus
Destiny.
one because she's messy. She wanted a gotcha moment between Melody and Destiny. And then Melody invited.
I also think she wanted to take the heat off herself too, though.
Maybe. Maybe. That didn't work.
Go.
Didn't work. So Melody also invited Sonny. Even though she knew none of the girls were really feeling her. But I guess she knew that she would have some people that might be in Sonny's corner, because she also, also invited 2 of her own, like, real friends. Not just these people that
she invited one
with.
messy, Bessie, Patty, Butchie, stop all that talking girl. And then one who just sitting there going,
she don't have nothing to say about nothing.
Said shit in how many 3 episodes?
Nothing to say about nothing. So they get there. The last episode, they get there, and Melody decides that she's gonna put name cards on the beds to tell them where they sleep. This is an ongoing issue on all the reality shows that I watch when they go on a cash trip. If they don't like their rooms, it's gonna be a problem, like the whole trip. And so I don't know how you do it, because in an Airbnb or any big, like, house that you're renting, the rooms are not going to all be the same size. Somebody's going to get a smaller room unless they decide, okay, I'm not going to stay here.
But Melody's friends are not a part of the permanent cast, so they should have shared a room off rip. And
they should have.
And then what's the bodybuilder girl name?
Latricia.
Yeah,
Trisha. She's random. She's extraneous, and Sonny's extraneous. The cast should have had their rooms,
their own rooms,
the best ones off the top, and then everybody else you just kind of fill them in wherever. So she was very messy in the room assignments.
Yeah.
But there is a way to handle it. You can just say, you know what, this is not going to work for me. Or say, first of all, before you go, I'm going to need my own room. If I don't have my own room, then I'll stay somewhere else. It's not a big deal, but I'll get a hotel, or I'll rent an Airbnb close by, but I'm not sharing a room. So that should have been stated. I'm not sharing a bathroom with a whole bunch of randoms either. So that could have been stated up front. And then when it wasn't, you get there, you don't like your room. Again, grown ass woman, say, you know what? I'm not feeling this. I'm going to stay somewhere else. Like Joy and Clifton, they didn't stay with everybody. So it's doable. There's a way to handle it without acting a whole ass fool about it. And then the fact that Linnell, at her big age, went in there and acted the biggest fool was ridiculous.
The biggest.
She just was yelling, and her voice is annoying too. I'm like, girl, shut it. It's not that serious. And
she didn't even know what she was talking about, and it was none of her business. And for her to be supposedly the more mature one, because they calling her Miss Nell for a reason. You obviously older, and they calling you Miss Nell because they trying to respect you, but you look like the biggest dummy on the planet, just inserting yourself in a conversation that didn't have anything to do with you.
Yeah, but even before that, showing her whole butt, because the bed, she didn't find her name on one of the
She didn't have a name card. And you did all that bullshit over a name card.
Because once Melody said, "Oh, I'm sorry, they forgot to print it, but this is your room," she didn't simmer down. She didn't bring it down. She just kept, I take good care.
Because I thought you.
Girl, shut it.
That's,
Yeah. Then I get to dinner, and Melody's friend, Dr. Shanita Foster, was like, watch that one. Which was uncalled for.
Inappropriate to me. She's inappropriate. And people like that come off to me as folks trying to be seen.
She was trying to make a name for herself on that show. And it was uncalled for. It was just completely uncalled for her to be like, watch that one. You didn't have to do that. Now, I wholeheartedly believe that Melody told her friends about all of them. They knew exactly who everybody was, and all the drama, all the tea. So she was ready. She was pumped and ready to go at it
To show
on
her
Melody,
whole ass.
to take up for her friend Melody. Like Melody don't need that. She does not need a bulldog at all. She handles herself by herself,
Yeah.
you know. So
Yeah.
now what she
She
was saying
annoyed
was
me.
funny though. She was interesting, but she
I
got a
don't know
whole
if I
lot to
would use
say.
the word interesting. I don't know if that's the word I would use. I would use annoying, unnecessary, and ignorant. Because you can see things on TV just as we see things. We're interpreting things that we see as well. She's also listening to Melody and her interpretation. So there's a whole bunch of edits and there's a whole bunch of things being left out. So bitch, observe and shut the fuck up.
I never like when somebody from the outside comes in and has a whole lot to say about the group
Mm-hmm.
or about a
Mm-hmm.
friend group or a circle of people, because like you said, you only know what you've seen. You weren't there for
Just
any
like
of the
we only
conversations.
know.
Right. So
Right.
yeah, we're talking about it with each other, but what do we look like going over to Huntsville and getting in the middle of one of their arguments? Like, and you said, and you better, and no, girl, stop it.
This is not how this works.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then finally, this week, Destiny got there, and then they had another dinner. Everybody's stomach ought to be
And
tore up because all this stress at dinner,
you're right.
your food ain't gonna digest. It's not gonna digest well. It's not. It's just not.
Nope. Nope.
So they
But the stuff that she was saying about the coleslaw, I was just like, you said what now? Like it was so far-fetched. It was starting to sound really weird. You know what I mean? Like you was trying to teach her how to teach her how to cheat respectfully. Now I know that came up in season 1,
they showed the clip.
but yeah, and I remember it. But the fact that you would call the girl, that sounds real weird to me. Now I don't know if she did it. We weren't there.
I didn't
But
hear her say that the girl called that she called the girl. I thought the girl was calling their house, and Melody was like, "See, this ain't what you do. Don't be calling me with
yeah,
this BS." But then that does imply that she knows about it.
she knew
And
about it. We know that.
no, but not just know about it, but like, I ain't trying to trip, but y'all keep it
Mm-hmm.
over there. Or
Mm-hmm.
or maybe she was just trying to bide her time until the show happened so she could get some more coins, get some fans, get everything lined up, and then bam, drop the ball on everybody. I don't know.
First show out the gate.
I don't know, but it does imply that she knew, not imply, we all know she knew,
Right.
but she wasn't as she wasn't as ready to go as she tries to proclaim. I think she was trying to stick around with shit, I forgot his name, Martell, and getting pregnant again was the most questionable thing she did. That to me shows that she wasn't quite ready to go. And that
That's
maybe
not what it showed me.
it showed me that she wasn't ready to go, unless that ain't his baby.
I believe it's his baby. I just thought it was a bad idea. Never mind. I'm not going to even go into that. It was
Again.
just a bad idea. Yeah, it's a
Hmm.
bad idea. But it was.
What'd you think about the Sunny? Okay, so Trish, no, let's back up. Trisha, because I want to say Shanita or somebody said to her the same thing I said to you. Like,
Mhm,
how is Trisha gonna say she don't like Sunny because Sunny,
mhm. He say,
back.
she say, stuff they told her. Yeah, all that.
Not just that, but how you got a problem with how she got her man, and you
Right.
got a
And you
whole
still married.
husband and a fiance,
And a boy, and a fiance,
a husband and a fiance, but you
and a
got a
fiance.
so you doing these two men dirty, but you got a problem with this woman that you feel like did Destiny dirty. Like, first of all, shut up, mind your
Right.
business. This ain't
Period. like the girls say.
She don't really
Period.
have, she, in my opinion, she ain't really got much more right than Dr. Shanita to be speaking on the situation. She wasn't, and she
Absolutely.
wasn't on the show before this year. She wasn't in a relationship. She wasn't friends with them like that. Like, simmer down, honey. This is not you.
And I'm still trying to figure out why she on the show. What?
I don't know. I keep thinking something's gonna come up that's gonna show us, her value or her, the reason for having her on there. Like, why did they think she would make a good story? Or is it just because she got a husband and a
And a fiance.
fiance?
That's
Mm.
deep.
So now the conversation with Destiny and Sunny, what you think about that?
Well, I listen. No head, forehead need to shut the hell up. She was a side piece, just like Destiny was a side piece. The 1,000 times that Sunny kept saying he was playing you. Okay, but if he playing Destiny, he playing you too. He was dating other people while he was dating Destiny, he was dating other people while he was dating you too. What makes it because you have the ring now negate all of the stuff that happened up to y'all actually getting married? He was still seeing other people. And I believe Destiny. I believe that dude was texting her and saying things, because that's what they do anyway, to try to keep her in. Hell, he probably was trying to wait to see what was gonna happen with Destiny. You never know. But Sunny, you think you won the prize, but you didn't, baby. I seen her. You can keep that. You keep that. He
That's
said
what
that
gets
too many
me.
damn times. Please stop.
That's what
You
gets
can
me
have
is
the I seen her.
her attitude. Like, I'm the wife. I have the ring. I
I have the
won.
ring. I
I
won.
won. What did
What
you
you
win?
win?
What did you win?
I seen her. That's what you won.
This ex-con with 100 women around the country. Is that what you want? I feel her on the whole. I'm tired of talking about it, but I also feel Destiny on the we can stop talking about it when you tell the truth.
That part.
When you stop lying on my name and my character, then we can stop talking about it. But as long as you're
Because
dragging
they
me in
were
these streets,
friends.
yeah, I'm with
They
her on
were
that.
friends, and Destin and Sunny knew Destiny's business. Kill
If
me
they
with that
weren't,
shit.
if they weren't friends, then she's a real serious snake because she pretended to be that
To
girl's
be a
friend
friend. And who just
for a
randomly
job.
text people, I love you,
I
or
miss you.
whatever that I miss you?
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I don't do that.
Mm-mm. And she talking about if you say it to me, I'm gonna say it back. No, that's not how that works either.
You and
Because if
that made her
somebody
look even dumber.
and if she's that kind of snake, then Seater needs to watch his back too. I couldn't think of his name in a moment. He needs to watch his
Moses.
back too because she can lie in your face, like Shanita said. Watch her too because she can smile in your face and then turn around and be like, "We not friends." What? We not? But you love and miss me though. But you going out with me for my birthday. But I'm telling you my business and you talking to me like we not friends? We co-workers? What? Like I don't think I understand.
Which one? And it's like, which one is it today, girl?
Which one
Because
is it
I
today?
don't know which what are we right now? Because
Now
yesterday.
I meant to send you this link. So Sunny went live yesterday, maybe or day before. It's on YouTube, and shows some receipts. I guess that's supposed to clear up this timeline that they were talking about. You remember they were like, well, he was texting me in September, or y'all got together in October, got married in December, whatever the dates are. She has her receipts, and so I didn't watch it yet, and I got busy, and I meant to send it to you. They said watch it at the 47-minute mark, so I'm gonna send it to you, but I haven't looked at it.
47 minutes. God dog.
Oh, it's over an hour. It's over an hour. It's
It
not
took
just
her
her.
47 minutes to show the receipts.
No, I think it was so the blogger showed some melody video and then went to Sunny. So the blogger just got a whole bunch of stuff. And at the 47-minute mark is Sunny. So
Oh, gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I listen, I don't give a damn if Destiny says one thing and Sunny says another. I know men. And men, until they decide that they are not going to cheat anymore, they're going to marry somebody and be faithful, they're going to do what the hell they want to do. And how many times do you hear people say, well, I'm single until I'm married?
Well, they said that on the show. He was single. Somebody was single until they married. They just said that on the show. Was it this show or was it? It was something we were watching. Yeah. All right.
So yeah, I'm done with them.
Yeah.
We went over. Girl.
So Love and
Well,
Marriage.
let me tell you, I
Detroit
am
is
not.
back.
I know, and I am not excited about it because from the gate, all that abuse is back and it's in your face again. It's still there. I said it when it first came. So this is season 2 of Love and Marriage Detroit. I said it season 1. These relationships are toxic as hell. Like, these should be damn PBS videos. Teaching people.
It should be Divorce in Detroit. That's what the show should
right.
be. Because they not in love and they should not be.
They not in love. It's abuse in Detroit is what it is.
It's terrible.
When I tell you, I'm sitting there with the phone on 911 because I'm like, girl,
get out of there, blink if you need help.
I cannot believe that anybody that's a counselor or a mental health professional can watch this show and not want to contact the producers. Because it's not just one, it's not just 2, it's 3 relationships on there that's toxic as hell.
Yeah, especially 2 of them. The third one's, they kind of keep it under wrap a little bit better. The one that's pregnant,
do. But that's Kobe the worst one. To me, that's backwards. To me, that's number 1. I would say that Anthony and LaToya try to keep it under wraps, but to me, that's the worst one because he will bust wide open in a minute. He gonna pop like a firecracker, and he gonna be on 48 hours.
When they had him crying and shit, talking about the whole family, that to me that's the one.
That was the start of it.
That's not under wraps. That's why I think them and the record industry dude,
Christina and Brandon.
Oh my God. Like, first of all, this man's own mama don't love him.
What, girl?
We both sat back. We both did it. Listen, this man's mama does not have an ounce of caring in her body. She don't show no affection to him. She acts like somebody paid her to come on here and talk to him because she didn't want to. She has no affection whatsoever for this little half black child of hers. It's really sad. So he can't have no love for his wife. He probably don't know what love is.
Absolutely not. He don't know. And then the things out of his mouth when he says stuff like he didn't necessarily say this, but it's the I'm the prize, she need to recognize attitude that he has, the arrogance of it all. And I'm like, what are you providing?
Right. And she's pretty and she's apparently talented and a moneymaker. So I don't blame her I don't blame her for throwing it back in his face like, you ain't the prize, I'm the prize. Or, you ain't all that, I'm all that. So that's why I said those 2, Christina and whatever his name is, Brandon. And then, what is it, LaToya and Anthony? They're the most blatantly abusive and toxic. To me, the other
That's funny that you say that. It's funny, our interpretations are different, but yeah.
What I'm saying is the other couple keeps it under wraps more because they can smile and act like they like each other. The other ones ain't even acting anymore.
But you're justifying the fact that it's worse. That's what I'm saying. It's worse because
I'm saying that they keep it under wraps better. I'm not saying
Better.
it's not there. I'm
Better.
saying they keep
Better.
it under control better.
Better.
They know how to
Mhm.
put on a good
That's the key
face
word.
in public. You know,
Okay.
a lot of
Yeah.
abusers are doing it in private, but it's
Yeah.
really bad when it's spilling out and it's not even private. Everybody know. That's when it's, I mean, that's when it's the worst.
When I tell
When they
you
don't give
I
a
was
damn who
so
know.
when I tell you I was so pissed off, it was the Melody thing all over again. When Kobe said that she was pregnant on the reunion. I was like, that's why. You said you didn't want another kid. He
Mm-hmm.
changed his whole career path and just
And didn't
dropped
tell
that
you.
damn bomb on you and
Mm-hmm.
didn't tell you, didn't consider you financially. He didn't consider you as an equal.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Yep.
And
And they all,
she gonna make a joke about it, talking about it was your birthday.
that's how she know when she got pregnant, because they don't have sex. That's what it is right there. If you're not having sex, you know exactly when you got pregnant. And she knew because they probably only do it on his birthday. But
To me, they are the number one most toxic. Because to me, there's no respect, there's no communication. He treats her like an object. When you didn't talk to her about none of the stuff going through your head, because no one, think about it like this, and you're married, no one wakes up and goes, you know what, today I'm gonna be a wrestler. Yes, I am.
I'm gonna be a stand-up comedian.
Right. You don't wake up one morning and be like, you know what, I'm gonna be a clown, I'm going to clown school. I mean, no, but he doesn't. There is absolutely no respect there, and I don't know how they define love either. Speaking of love, I
Well, I
don't.
said divorce in Detroit is what it ought to be called, because they all need to, for real. Now, back to my point about why I think they're keeping it under wraps better is, like I said, when I don't know if you've ever been around a couple that's not getting along
Of
and they
course,
don't care who knows it, when they make
yeah.
it public as hell, then their
Like
toxic.
Marcus and Angela on on the Tyler Perry. What's that Tyler Perry? What is it? Why
Oh,
did I
why
get
did I get
married?
married? Yeah. When it gets like that and it's making everybody uncomfortable around
Mm-hmm.
you, and it makes
Mm-hmm.
people not even want to be around y'all, that to me is when it's like about to explode. Now,
Yeah.
it is sad when they faking it. Like, it looks like Kobe and Russell are faking for the public and everything.
For
But
the
at least
gram,
to
do
me,
it for the vine.
that to me shows that he at least cares enough about their appearance and their, maybe his reputation, and maybe enough about her that he's not trying to embarrass her publicly. But I'm saying them other two couples don't give a damn who they clown in front of. You know what I'm saying? And what really, really gets under my skin with this show in particular is that these men try to frame it as a religious thing.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
and all this talk about prayer and God and family and
Prayer.
all of
Yeah.
that. And it's a
Yeah.
way of controlling and oppressing their wives.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
Mm-hmm.
really don't like about Russell's ass
Absolutely.
and Anthony.
Absolutely.
Brandon ain't quite as religious as them, and so he don't really try to talk it. But ooh, those two, oh my goodness, this show burns me up. I don't know if I'm gonna make it this season because I don't see anything
It's gonna be
positive about it.
difficult. And that's what I'm saying. If you are in the mental health field, which neither one of us are, I just do not see how you can sit and watch this show without wanting to reach out to one, especially Kobe. I'm like, girl, blink twice. Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Your eyeball's big enough. Blink. What is wrong? And I mean, and then in the room when she got the ultrasound, he gonna say, "We should try for this boy."
You think I'm
You
about to
don't
do
even know
this
what that
again?
is.
Right. You think I'm gonna do this again? I'm with her. I don't care what it is. This is it. The baby number 2. Done.
Shouldn't have been a baby number 2. And then now they bringing on another couple
who on the surface seem to be okay, but of course that's gonna probably crumble, especially if they friends with this toxic ass group. The only smart one on the show appears to be Bravo. Because Bravo is like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need to be on the cast. He dip in and dip out. He's just like, yeah, I'm good. Like they added a whole new couple we ain't ever even seen before instead of bringing on Bravo and his wife. He probably was like, nope, I'm straight. Yeah, I'm good.
And it's crazy that she don't like Christina. So I guess that's the drama that they're going to insert with the new couple. It has to be some drama. It's not, we can't get along for no freaking reason in the world. It always has to be drama, and it's always the fucking women.
Nobody likes Christina, though. I mean, be honest.
Well, yes, you're right. Like I am going to be honest, because I don't remember if it was Kobe or LaToya that read her. Because they was like, she don't know how to be a friend, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they went through the whole thing. I think it would have been
both of them. Yeah. They don't like her. So, yeah.
Now, yeah, but don't bring them on. I'm just
like Black and
just say hey, just be fake, because all y'all being fake anyway. So just be fake and say hey to her and keep damn moving. Yeah, y'all wasn't even there for Christina anyway. You were there for Bravo. So what difference does it make?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's why they brought that other couple on, DC, Black and his big bushy hair wife, because they had conflict with Joy. They only brought them on for conflict. You remember her? I can't think of her name right now. On DC, Love and Marriage DC, Black and his wife that had a problem with Joy.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I think her name, but anyway, I was hoping that you would remember.
I don't remember her name, because remember when it first came on, we were struggling with what they were saying, because remember somebody was calling her one thing and somebody was calling her something else, and we were like, what is her name? We don't know.
Oh yeah.
Sherella. Yeah, but somebody was calling her something else. It wasn't Sherella. So remember when they first we was like, what are they saying?
What is her name? Is it?
What is her name? Yeah.
It's like Huntsville with Tisha and Letitia and Latricia. I'm like, I need somebody to have a different name. I be getting confused. Like Trisha, and Latricia got the nerve to have them mush wrong. Like
next. So I'm gonna keep us on track. So I am happy that there is a reality show that has a wonderful concept. Family Empire Houston. Am I saying that right? Or did I rename it? Okay. Is about generational wealth.
I know it's Family Empire, but I don't remember if Houston is part of the name of it.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I made that part up. But when I tell you generational wealth, I am so happy that it's a show that is something positive. Yes, they're gonna have drama. Everybody got drama. But at least the premise of the show is generational wealth. And I'm happy it's on, even though the drama, baby, that's on here is that Papa is a Rolling Stone. Girl, how many times do we have this in our families? Girl, what do everybody go through this, or just us? What is this a thing?
Everybody goes through it. Okay, so for anybody who is not familiar, let's give them a little breakdown. Family Empire. It is Family Empire : Houston. So you were right.
Oh, okay.
Family Empire Houston follows the Bradens, who are a Black family who do real estate in Houston. The grandmother and grandfather established everything, and they want to pass down this wealth to their kids, and then their kids' kids, and so forth. And so they call their kids are called the G1s, Generation 1. And then their kids are called G2s. The grandkids are called G2s that are in their like 40s and 50s. Yes. And so the G1s they appear to be involved a little bit, but they're really more so happy to collect a check and keep it moving.
Right.
The G2s,
Which to me, most G1s do. Yeah. And that's the thing that I like about it is the generations that you can relate to. I really, because G1s, which would be my mom, your mom, they had nuances about what they did in their generation. And baby, this generation X, we something else, honey. We I love when I see the videos on Instagram that talk about how we were just thrown outside. Don't come in this house. We ain't have no food, no water, no nothing. Drinking from the hose, just scratching and surviving. Good
scratching and
times.
surviving. Yes.
Good times. I mean, that's kind of, even though I do think they're a little younger than us, but that's the whole point of it is the G1, the G2, and we will be the G2s for our grandparents.
Yeah, and a lot of the grandparents' generation, they were just trying to get out from under the white folks and slavery and all of that and trying to make a way. And some folks had wealth and some were still just scraping. And then the G1s, our parents' generation, were more consumed with civil rights and getting a job, a good job, or some benefits and things like that. So they have their own focus. Our generation was like, okay, we got the rights, we can get jobs, but we looking around while we still broke, right? We're like, we need to do some more than this, and we not finna let these white folks tell us blah 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 blah. We're not as scared of them. I shouldn't say scared, but we aren't. We weren't as we didn't suffer the Jim Crow and all that kind of stuff. So we had a little bit more freedom to actually go out here and say, you know what, I can be this, I can do this. And then now we want our kids to have, some wealth. So I do really appreciate that this is the show we wanted Huntsville to be.
Right. Absolutely.
Because the Scott family is really what this would have been for Huntsville. A real estate successful, driven family that's trying to create, they shaking and moving, trying to create generational wealth. But they're starting at the G2 level. Okay. Yeah. Whereas this show, we get the grandparents influence. So so Huntsville didn't quite have the foundation that Houston has. So it is pretty good. And the grandmother, I just love her to pieces.
I love the grandmother.
She'll listen to the different ones, and they think, oh, you influencing her. And she's like, no, y'all ain't influencing nothing. I'm going to make my own decision. I'm going to listen to what y'all have to say. She gives them each their time and their respect. And then she's going to make her decision, period. Yep. So
she still got all her faculties. She's still driving. She's still doing
and making the financial decisions. Yeah, she seems to be very healthy and alert. And so I love her. I think they need to protect her at all costs. And the G1s are just trying to protect her to keep the money coming. The G2s are like, yeah, we got some money, but we can have more.
We can have more. And their wheels are constantly turning. They're planners. They are trying to figure out how we can keep this thing going because they have kids and they want to set their kids up just like grandma paid for the two main characters, the broker, Jermicia, and then the cousin, Nicole, paid for them to get their real estate licenses and start this business. Braden, their last name is Braden.
Yeah. And then the husband's working, and I just like it. You could get a whole family is doing well, and they get together all the time, and it doesn't look like it's just forced. They actually really do. But they got some sore spots. Woo! Before we get into it, though, the one more real estate thing I did want to talk about is how the show is mainly focusing on these cousins, the G2s, the girl cousins, and how they had different plans for this land that the family has. And I like how the one cousin really wanted to build and do all of these things, but then when she talked to, I guess, the builders, the company that's helping them, she realized, okay, this is not quite. It's actually not quite the best idea.
It wasn't going to work out financially to
Right, like
benefit
she
them.
thought it would. And I like that
Hmm.
she was
Hmm.
humble enough to say,
Yeah.
you know, oh, well,
Yeah.
hey, this actually might
And
not
that's
be.
why you do research. And to be quite honest with you, that's who does the research. The G2, our level, our Generation X level, that's what we do. We go and get all the facts, we lay everything out on the table, we have a discussion, and we make a decision. And like you said, the G1s are like, yeah, mama, you collect that rent from the beauty shop. You collect that. Yeah, they just
Mm-hmm.
want to make sure it's still coming in. They don't have any vested interest in
No, they don't
anything.
seem to. One of the aunts appears to be a real estate broker or something. I've only seen them. The one aunt, is it Jackie? But it's
I
only
don't
one
know
of them who seems
her
to be
name, but
involved.
and one aunt has an actual real job. I
Mm-hmm.
think she's a nurse. I think she's a nurse. Yeah. So yeah. So at least there's one person who is not 100% dependent on what their mother is going to leave them.
Mm-hmm.
She has her own money. But yeah, I really like this because it's real time. It's things that we've talked about in our families. It's looking at cousins getting along, is looking at people who have ulterior motives, because you know how it is in families where they say wait till somebody die, you see their real true colors.
Mm-hmm.
um we seeing their true colors right now, and grandma ain't even gone yet. So
Mm-hmm.
it's really enlightening, and it's also motivational because it does give you some insight as to how you can have generational wealth and how you can plan stuff out and how you can work together to keep it in the family. So
And
I do like it.
in addition to that, I like that, like you said, the cousins getting along. There's so far we have not seen that one that tends to be in a family who don't do shit, ain't got shit, but they expect their siblings to take care of them. I'm not seeing that from the
Well,
G2s.
I looked up, and I was gonna ask you about that. So I looked up the family tree.
They showed it on one of
And
them episodes.
right, and Jermicia and
Jaquita.
Jaquita have a brother.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if we've seen the brother. I don't know if he's been on the show. And I was like, where he come from?
I saw
So
I saw that there was a brother on that family tree, but I
yeah,
don't remember the name or the face, so he could have been in one of the episodes, but
we didn't know. Yeah.
he may not be
One of
involved
the
in the business.
yeah. So I'm really wondering
Is he
if
that one
is he that one?
who just wants a check?
I'm gonna let
Yeah,
them do all the work. Because
yeah.
that's the
I
sad
should be
part
able to
about it.
live here for free and not pay
Right,
bills, and y'all should
right.
just pay all the bills and the taxes and the yeah. I'm just
Because it's
wondering if there's
always
one.
one. It's always one that's gone because it's our mom, not the two girls' mom, and I'm just a strag along. I think her name is Joyce. Is it Joyce? They're Jamesia and Jaquita's mom. I
Jackie.
want to say it. Oh, Jackie. I knew it started with a J. Yeah, if something happens to Jackie, he gonna want whatever Jackie give him too, and ain't
Mhm.
contributed not one damn thing that we can see.
That we see.
Cause
Mhm.
remember, we don't know everything that happens. So I
Like the
wonder.
Braxtons. They only
Right.
show
Oh yeah.
the sisters and act like that brother don't exist
Right.
until
And he got the
they sh-
same name as the daddy.
they show him once a year.
About like that. That
Yeah.
about like that. Yeah. So yeah, so we don't know, but I did notice that they had a brother, and I was like, I wonder if they like said something where we would know that that's him and we just didn't catch on to it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So but
But the show
they
isn't
have
focusing on that right now. So if
right.
he is the bum brother, that's not the focus of the show. I
Brother.
mean, usually for
Right.
drama, they like to highlight the bullshit. in this show, there's only a minimal amount of bullshit so far. It could get worse, but
It could get worse.
there's
And the
one real
bullshit
serious sore
is,
spot.
and it's so fucked up because it's a normal sore spot. It's so sad that it's not even foreign. And it's because the brother, one of the G1s, got 2 women pregnant at the same time. And here we go again with the one he married. She thinks she the prize. Girl, if you don't go sit your tail down.
She thinks she won something.
She thinks she won something.
And it's just a vibe because they haven't shown him much. But the daddy, Bubba, he seemed like one of them raggedy, where my check Negroes.
Oh, he definitely is.
Laid up with all the women in Houston. And now he walking around looking for his check. Like he just seemed trifling. And I hate to be judging that man based on a few episodes, but he didn't show me nothing.
Well, when he said she ain't got to talk to her, that ain't her child, I was done. I was so done.
I was like, oh yeah, he a bum. So okay, so let's talk about it. Right? We keep alluding to the sore spot.
Go ahead. Her name is Lakeisha.
Lakeisha is Nicole and Monet's sister. She is 9 months younger than Nicole. Bubba, the daddy.
Oh, I thought they were pregnant at the same time.
I thought she said it was 9 months between them.
Oh,
but maybe
okay.
maybe so.
Maybe it overlapped a little bit.
So Bubba he was in a relationship with Joy and had Nicole and Monet. And at the same time, well, just stick with Nicole. He was in a relationship with Nicole's mother, Joy. And I guess he was living with her. But then he also had a relationship with Lakeisha's mom, whatever her name is, I can't remember, who is deceased currently. But back then he had a relationship with her, got her pregnant, and had Lakeisha. And the 2 girls were growing up on different sides of town. But Joy thought that she was the Sonny of the relationship because she was with the man. She felt like she had won the prize.
Right.
But his sisters decided, well, no, he got a child. She needs to know the family. We need to know her. So
her name is Zena. Zena is Lakeisha's mother.
Okay. She was saying that Zena's with me. She was saying that, but I couldn't remember. So yeah, so Jackie went and was like, this your child and this our niece and we need to know her. She needs to know us. And they were going to pick her up and bring her over and stuff like that. So
Jackie, who is Bubba's sister.
Yes.
Right.
So Joy didn't want nothing to do with the child. Was telling her own daughter that this was an outside child, which she was not because they weren't married.
Use the terms.
Outside child. Yeah. So then Nicole grew up repeating that. Now, I don't know when Bubba and Joy got married, but apparently they did at some point. So she felt like she had the status. Whereas Lakeisha's mother never married him and he didn't claim her. So, I mean, he's the biggest villain in this, but Joy is right there with him. Joy is right there with him because she took out her anger with him. She took that anger out on that child. And she's still angry.
Still angry. Like day one angry. Like day one when she found out he had another woman pregnant.
Right. And these girls in their late 30s, early 40s. Like, knock it off, woman.
Right.
And I don't know if she and Bubba are still together.
Who? Joy?
Joy.
They still married.
Okay. Yeah. So she don't want to talk about it. He don't want to talk about it. He says she didn't have to talk about it. He chose her. He did. I mean, he did choose her. She won. Whatever it is that she feel like she won, she did. She got the prize, Sonny. But that don't make that other child not exist. It doesn't make that situation not exist. You still got this other child you got to deal with.
Right.
And as the wife, she should have something to do with the child, but
Yeah.
she didn't. She decided to do like Rashida,
Right.
bury her head in the sand and act like the child don't exist. And
Right.
he can have a relationship with her, but she not. But then again, he don't seem like he did. Don't
He
seem like
don't
he
have
had
one
nothing to do.
either.
He didn't care nothing
Yeah,
about
he
that
doesn't have
girl.
one either. And I mean, and it's really eye-opening that you on TV and you ain't even trying to hide the fact that you a sorry ass motherfucker.
Mhm.
Like, it makes no sense that he's just not even trying to
Not even.
just nothing.
Mm. And Lakeisha got some
And
real
I
hurt
feel
feelings.
bad for Lakeisha. I
She
feel
got
bad for
real
her.
hurt feelings about it. Mm-hmm.
She has the right to. Now, and you keep saying, you know, when we talk offline, you keep saying, I think Nicole is trying. Okay, I'll give it to her. Nicole is trying to mend fences. But that latest conversation that Joy and Monet had about Lakeisha, I felt like Monet, it clicked in her head that my mama ain't shit either
Mm-hmm.
in all of this.
Yeah. Yeah, she realized it. That's why I think it's the mama. That I don't think it's Nicole. Nicole is going based off of what her mama been saying all these
So
years. And now
yeah,
she,
all as she was
yeah,
growing
and so
up. Yeah.
Nicole
Yeah.
realizes, okay, yeah, my mama's kind of toxic. Let me back off of that and embrace my sister. And Monet is starting to see, yeah, mom's is kind of tripping. Let me take care of my sister. So I
Right.
appreciate that.
Me too.
And I'm giving her
And
credit.
again, and once again, it just shows how the G2 were more mature. You know what I'm saying? We take responsibility. We
Mm-hmm.
try to fix it. We try to correct it because we realize, hold up, this ain't have nothing to do with us. And let me grow up and out of it. The fact that Joy is still big mad and Xena been dead since 2022, baby, you got real issues.
Yeah. You still mad at a dead woman. Like, are you serious?
At the lady dead. And
Mm-hmm.
you
The lady
still
dead.
mad?
The lady dead.
God damn.
I
I
could
mean,
see
that's
if she was
some.
I could see if she was still around and they bringing her to events and stuff like that and talking about her. Ain't nobody even talking about her, and he can't go and sleep with her again. Like, what you still mad at?
Big
And
man.
and she's still mad at them girls' mama too, Jackie, because she says she should have been minding her own household when she might have had a point. But that don't negate the fact that you
Right.
still need to handle your household.
Right.
Yeah.
That part. And that's what people do. When people calling you out on your shit, you feel like you gotta call them out about their shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, you can't deflect. Your shit is the one that's on TV. Okay.
We see you.
We see you like loud and clear.
Yep.
So yeah, so it's a lot going on in their family. Nicole is married to Larry. They have one daughter. And they want to adopt a child, which I think is a bad idea because I don't think their relationship is good enough to bring another child
I don't either.
they don't seem to. Here we go back to this love. Whatever their definition of love is, it's weird.
It's weird. It's weird. And this running theme on all of these reality shows of a married couple, one wants a baby and the other one don't, is really baffling to me. Like,
Mhm.
why are there so many people in this predicament? Number one. And then
Mhm.
two, why are you so adamant about having a child with somebody that don't want another child? What do you
And
want this
even
child for?
the daughter is saying to a certain extent. I
I
mean,
don't want a
I
brother or
think they're
sister.
trying to protect her, but yeah, if she don't want a brother or sister, why the hell would you bring another child? Like, I'm trying to figure this shit out. Does Nicole
Well,
think that adopting a child gonna keep Larry there? Because I'm gonna tell you, it ain't.
I don't think so. Now back to your point about the child, the existing child. In my opinion, she don't get a say. I'm not finna ask
Yeah,
no.
but
I'm not asking no
mm,
7-year-old if they want a brother or sister. That's not doesn't 7-year-olds don't get to make them kind of choices and decisions in this marriage. That's not happening.
I don't know.
It's not.
I
And
don't.
if they, it's not. Mm-mm. So I will have to agree to disagree on that one. But I think people are asking kids way too much, and their brains ain't even fully developed. What does child
Well,
know
but
about
what's
having
the
babies?
okay. So then what's the difference in her name is Layton? So what's the difference in Layton if in Nicole asking if Layton, do you want a brother or sister? Or Layton going to her parents saying, Mom, I want a brother or sister.
Ain't
What
no
I mean, it's
difference. Ain't no difference. She can say
but
what she
I'm
want, but
saying
her
at least
opinion
but
don't.
kids, I guess my argument
Her
is
opinion
that
don't
kids
count.
normally do that though. Kids do not, I don't know. I don't know.
Listen, baby, kids change.
They minds, I get it. Yeah. I get it. I get it. I
And
get
what
it.
you look like having a, how would you look like getting pregnant, and then 2 months later the child is like, "Oh, I don't want no sister." Like they didn't change. Like they don't like dinosaurs anymore. Like what the hell?
Right.
You don't
I like
ask.
sharks now.
Yeah, I'd rather have a puppy. Don't ask no child, no life altering shit like that. You don't do that. No, no. So that to me was a dumb argument. Well, she want. Well, no. Who cares what she wants or don't want? You know,
Yeah,
it's the
but
man and the people that's gonna get together and have this child are the ones that make that decision. Nobody else gets a say in it. Done with that.
so regardless, I still feel like they
That
not
don't,
even on
yeah, that
good
don't take
terms
away from the
enough to
fact that they shouldn't.
bring.
Yeah, they should not have a child. But the current daughter, her opinion don't count. But
Yeah.
the husband don't want another child to sound like, and she don't seem like they don't seem like they even together. Like you said, they're not even meshed enough to be talking about kids.
They're
Like, go
roommates to
this,
me. They
yeah,
look
this
like roommates.
conversation is silly. This conversation is silly. Mm-hmm. Just like until they've been married. So Sonny and Moses got married in December. It's September. And they already trying to have a baby. Like y'all need to simmer down. You got a lot going on. This man done synced his ex too many times. And y'all need to be talking about something else and not IVF. Just saying. They folks in these babies.
I don't get it either.
I
So
know some
then
people
there's
think that it.
Monet, who is in the business and does hair. So she's in the family business of the real estate and does hair.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not exactly sure what Lakeisha does. She has a partner, but she also has a son, Tavion, who they just bought a house and they all live together in their house. Do you remember what Lakeisha does for a living? I don't remember what she does.
No, but they did say her girlfriend or partner,
Is a real estate agent.
Caramel, is a real estate agent because she
Yeah,
found their house for them. But I don't remember
right.
what Lakeisha does. She might be collecting them G2 checks. I don't know. I don't know.
Is it a G2 check? Because them G1s holding on to it, baby. Arrgh. And her daddy, it's her daddy. You think her daddy, this dude we just been talking about, gonna give her some money? He probably ain't gave her a dime. Talking about, I pay child support.
But I wonder.
Somewhere,
But I
somewhere.
wonder if the grandma had some type of trust fund or something
You
for,
know, and
you
have
know,
you seen them interact? Have they shown them even interacting?
the grandma and the
And
outside
Lakeisha,
child. Yeah, I don't know.
the
I
outside
haven't.
child.
I didn't look for that because I haven't
I
seen the
don't
grandmother interact with everybody either.
anybody but
They
Nicole,
really
Monet,
mostly
and
show her.
Jamisha.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, the show is about them,
It's
so
about them.
I don't
Well,
know.
not Monet, but yeah. So then on the flip side of that, we have Jamisha, who I really like because I need to find out when her birthday is because that girl is constantly thinking. She's constantly planning. It describes her as a workaholic on the description on the website.
Hmm. I
um,
like her though.
she's focused. I really like her. She's married to
And
Justin, and they
she's
have
sensible.
yeah.
When they told her, no, this is not really the smartest thing to do to mix uh buyers and renters on the same property and like she listens and she
Mm-hmm.
processes and she regrouped and was like, okay, well, let's present another option to the family. And
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yep.
really like her. I like her.
I like her. So she's married to Justin, and they have 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. Then they have a brother who we don't know if we've seen before. And then her sister is Jaquita, who is in the business as well.
And
And
she's a
she's
messy
married to
one.
Chris.
She's messy.
She's well, she it's funny messy though. At least it ain't. And everybody knows she the messy one, so that's what's funny about it. And she's married to Chris and they have one son. Chris is the family business photographer who seems the most uninterested in his job on the planet.
He's also the social media content creator. Him,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care for him. He just don't seem like he seemed like he got a lot of attitude, and I haven't quite seen why, you know, what he does to back it up. You remember that song Beyonce? He walk like this because he can back it up. I don't know. I don't know if he can back it up. Like they not impressed with what he does. So what does he do?
Nope. Nope. And I think the only reason he has that job is because he Jaquita husband.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And if he don't want the job, he need to go to something else. Because when he said when they were in that $4 million property, now they're trying to have a luxury brand, which again, planning. They trying to think about their future and they're trying to build on their business. And so now they're trying to have a luxury line.
Luxury line.
So Nicole got a $4 million property, and Chris was supposed to come and take the pictures. And when Chris said the house gonna sell itself, I said, "Baby, get out, get out, get out, get out."
Because he don't want to do no work.
He don't want to do nothing.
He want to get one of them checks though. He want that money. And if you got such a problem working for them or don't want them to tell you what to do and you all of that, then don't work for the family. He can take his ball and go home. Like I don't
He
understand
got his own business,
what's all this attitude for. That they can find somebody else.
right?
And his wife will understand if he's like, yeah, I can't deal with your cousins and all of the drama with your family.
Your
I'm gonna
sister
keep
is
it
her
separate.
sister. It's her sister and then a cousin. So and it's funny too, because when Jermicia said to her sister, yeah, because if he mess up, he be, I'd hate to keep him around and y'all done got a divorce. I was like, oh shit, did she put their business out on the TV?
Oh,
Like,
I didn't see it that way. I thought it was like reality. You know what I'm saying? Like we got you working here, but then if y'all don't work out,
right, that's what I'm
you
saying.
gotta be
But for
fired.
her to say that, for her, I wouldn't say something to somebody like that if I know they're in a good place. I
No.
wouldn't. Why would I talk about divorce if I know they're in a good place? You only
It's
say
like a
stuff like
prenup.
that.
Yeah, it's like
I
a prenup.
guess.
You talk about a prenup. I mean, you don't have no plans of getting a divorce. That's what they say.
Shit.
That's what they say. They usually do get divorced, but I don't
Right.
know anybody that had a prenup and stayed together. But we're not gonna talk about that.
You see me laughing. It's one of those.
Mhm.
So anyway, you gonna drink the tea. Yeah, I don't like Chris. I think he should not have signed that contract, and I think he should definitely go do something else. And I don't want them to show him again. I'm done. Like, stop showing him. He's not an integral part. He's married into the family. So yeah, just if he gonna take pictures, just show us what he did. Just show us his work, and
Or not. We
yeah,
good.
because we don't see Justin like that.
Mm-mm.
And we definitely don't see Larry like that, because Larry seemed like he be at his job 24/7. He come on for 30 minutes to have a bologna sandwich, and that's about it.
Right.
Yeah, so
Okay, so yeah, I like this
I
show.
like the show. I like this show. I look forward to
Good
more
recommendation.
episodes. Yeah.
Because I was
I'm
like, I
trying to
don't want to
find a
watch nothing
positive
else.
damn reality show. I guess positive and reality show don't go together until now.
No,
So
because that's not what the producers really want. They want ratings and the fighting and the arguing and all of that kind of stuff. Look, I bet there's going to be a documentary one day about Love and Marriage Huntsville, about how obsessed the fans are about it. They've done a
mhm,
little bit. They had one little social media special or something,
mhm.
but that was talking to like official bloggers. But they really need to show like how some of these fans online just
Yeah, obsessed.
obsessed,
I
obsessed.
mean, looking up property records, looking up jail records. Like you're
Driving by the
doing too
people's
much.
houses. You done gone to
Houses
this
coming
woman
on the property like they
coming
did
on
Stormy.
property. Yes, it's too much.
Like,
It's too much. Like y'all are
you got
really
shit else to do in your life.
that
I
part.
do. I watch these shows because it takes me away from girl. What did I tell you when I came on? I am so tired of talking. I've been talking all day today. I went from one call to the next all day today. I'm tired. That's my escape from reality.
Hmm.
Although watching Detroit gets my blood pressure up, but the rest of it is all you can do is
It's entertainment. It is, and it's crazy to be entertained by other people's like real
stupidity.
kind of lives, kind of real lives. But it's entertaining and fascinating to me to watch
Mhm.
how people can argue and hear two different things, or how people can be in a situation and see it completely differently, and then people
Mhm.
watching this seeing it differently. It's to
Mhm.
me it's more, it's almost like an anthropology type situation for me. Like I'm
Mhm.
studying relationships and like and all of the marriage stuff. I'm really looking at it like this is how people are doing. Like this is how
Yeah.
people really out here living and being in relationships and stuff. It's just weird, you know?
Yeah. 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 Well, let's get to the last one because Power Book 2 is back. And the episode was called The Devil's Playground.
Was
It
it?
was the first episode. Yes.
I didn't
The
know that.
first episode, it had some interesting things to happen. We said before this is the last season. It is not being renewed. It's the final season. So we'll see how this ends. But so let's talk about what happened on this first episode. Is that indicative of how you felt about the episode? Okay,
No,
let's start with this. Let's start with
I'm
this.
trying to remember what happened. So go.
Damn.
It'll come back
So
to me. It didn't
so
make
you
a
can't give me a
an im-
grade on it. Can you give me a grade on it?
see, it was barely holding my attention. I was like, why was I waiting on this to come back and they can end this already? Like I just feel like yeah. What you give it?
I give it a C minus.
I can go with that too. I could do C
I,
minus as
it
well.
was not good.
Mm-mm.
I mean, out the gate, I'm going, here we go. Like, there has been no growth of these youths.
Well, we ain't expect no growth from the season break to now. It's the same season. These kids ain't
These
gonna grow,
youths.
and they still like 20. Like how mature are we expecting them to be?
I don't
They keep
know.
making it, and the
I need for
grown
you to
folks
learn
around.
from your criminal activity. I need you to learn from your criminal
I need
activities.
these grown folks to stop relying on these children for their whole drug dealing lifestyle
Yeah.
or whatever. I'm
Yeah.
like,
So we had already said that they have a new character on here. Why they're introducing new people in the final season, I don't know. So the new character is Michael Ealy, who plays Detective Carter. I still don't like his character. I still felt like it was unnecessary, but they needed somebody else to be obsessive over a child. So it's quite annoying. So uh Carter is basically harassing Monet. That the last episode he had let Monet and Drew go after they busted them trying to steal money from uh other drug dealers. And so now he's gonna harass the hell out of them till he gets what they want. So he put Drew in jail to kill somebody that they didn't do a good job killing. The cops didn't do a good job killing.
mm-hmm. All the police in New York are dirty, apparently, at this point.
Apparently.
So they went from being the righteous police, trying to stop these drug dealers and RICO charges and all of that. Now it's just corrupt police fleecing the
Doing
drug
God's work.
dealers, doing God's work, taking the drug dealers' money and killing them. And like, why did they take this turn? Yes, they're dirty police, but I feel like 50 Cent is obsessed with them. All of his shows gotta have dirty policemen. It's like, yeah, they out there, but come on. It ain't gotta be every single show. This is, I don't know.
Apparently it is.
There's like nothing else to talk about. He's got the same themes and storylines running through all 4 of his shows. It's just different characters.
Right.
And I'm like, how many times we got to see this story? I don't know. I guess I'm losing interest. We need something new and good to come out, because like Family Empire, because what's out right now, the stuff we've been following, this is lackluster to me.
It is. It is. So yeah. So I let me read to you what these are the few notes that I had. Diana contracted killing out Zion. Tariq and Braden still stupid. Go and kill somebody. First of all, you've been to Zion's place. If he tell you to come somewhere else, why are you not curious as to why are you telling us to meet you somewhere else? Like, there was no questions asked. And you didn't know where you were going, so you didn't know if it was
a setup.
Well, let me.
An
ambush. You didn't know if it was a setup.
Whatever.
Right, but you do know that at the place that you normally go to, you can do whatever because it's his place. This place you didn't know. So why would you just walk in there and kill somebody? Now, they were smart to do a renegotiation with Noma, but still. Shoot out with the Russian.
It's just
was that necessary?
No, it's necessary for a 50 Cent show. You got to have some Russians, Serbians, Ukrainians, some kind of big scary white man, Italians, whoever, Irish. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always some shootout with the white people. He's gonna do
still
it.
Protecting his mother.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Detective Carter kills Tate.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna assume that Felicia killed Diana's baby.
I was thinking that yeah. So no, the big revelation in that scene was Diana can't fight. Now I knew she was a princess. I knew she was a princess, but like, bitch, throw your dukes up, put your dukes up. She wasn't even trying. She like ball that fist and fight, like, girl.
But she know how to use a gun.
No, she don't. She don't really know how to use a gun. She not like skilled with it or anything. She just used it. That's not the same. She is the worst. It would have been okay. I would have been okay if old girl had just killed her. But like, it's
right, because it's going off. So let's just get rid of people. Like,
and why? Okay, in the life that they're in, why is Effie all of a sudden shook up about a gun? A gunfight.
What are you talking about?
Effie was all crying and stuff in her dorm room when Kane came home. Like, why is she now all of a sudden depressed?
I just be tired of the bullshit. Like, wouldn't you be tired? Because it's a lot. And you only, like you said, 20.
I would not stay there crying about it. She should have enough money and brains. Pack her shit and just go. Girl, you ain't got to stay here.
Right, transfer to another university.
Transfer. Man, you ain't got to stay at whatever the school is. What's the school where they at? I can't remember the name of the school. They say it all the time too. No, they're not at Harvard, child. But Yale. She could go somewhere else. She could just go to.
It starts with an S. I can't remember the name of it.
It doesn't matter. It's fictional anyway, but yeah, like, I wouldn't be sitting around crying about, oh, woe is me. I'm tired of this. I'm ready to get out of the life. Don't tell nobody. Just get out.
Stansfield,
that's it. Baby, just leave. Just leave. It's okay to leave.
She up and she up and she up and she's stuck.
And she's stuck. Yeah. She up and she's stuck. I guess so. Because Tink Tink act like she just don't have no, She just don't have nothing to go to think about
That's
or
so
do or
funny. Well, this is the funny part. This is the funny part. You don't have a lot of money. You're not at Stansfield on scholarship because you had to pay. Why didn't you go to a cheaper school anyway? Why didn't you move? Like, this is us thinking, right? This is us looking at it like, did you
leave.
ain't have to stay in New York? You could have gone,
And apparently she's smart, so she could transfer somewhere else
right?
and
Yeah,
get a
or go to
scholarship.
JUCO or something. I don't
Well,
go to JUCO until you
she's
can get.
supposedly smart, so she could go
But she paying
somewhere.
for Stansfield. She's paying out the pocket for
She could get
Stansfield.
a scholarship somewhere else. She was
Right.
trying for a scholarship for something.
Yeah, she went. That was when Kane had that emergency and she left to go to Kane. She was supposed to get a job that was
Yeah.
gonna help her pay for school. But I was just like, girl, you put yourself in them damn positions, child. You could have been down south
And they all screwing the
somewhere.
same. It's like this whole little circle of people all screwing each other. So Kane
Mhm.
with Noma and Effie, and
And
then
Effie
Noma sleeping with Kane and Method Man Davis, and then
Davis
Tariq, Diana, and it was Effie. You know, it's just like
and
it's all,
Noma's
and
daughter,
Noma's daughter, whatever her name is, Anya,
Anya.
Anya, and then Braden, not Braden, yeah, Braden. He off high and tripping, like he was in like one of the first scenes, and then he wasn't in the show again till near the end. I was just like, what is happening? We following Carter and Tate's brother, that's the policeman, and Noma and the shootout, and Monet, and all of these folks. And I'm like, where Tariq and Braden? I want to see the fellas.
Right.
I want to see
Well,
them.
Braden too busy getting high. He ain't got no job. He ain't got shit to do.
They running up on the stage, getting on people's nerves, getting in the way. I mean, it was just a goofy show. It was just goofy.
It was all over the
All
place.
over the place.
That it
All
was
over the
straight
place.
gumbo. They just threw everything in there. Now,
It's just
what we
all over.
gonna have? The only person that was missing was Keisha, light skinned Keisha. What's her name on the show? Uh, what's you know who I'm talking about? What is her name on the show? I think it started with a B. Like, why do I know what things start with?
The bruh, it's
Bruhilda.
Brunisha, bruh, it's bruh something.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to find it real fast, but it's not coming up like the other ones did.
Brutasha,
Um,
Brukisha, Brut.
stop
It's some kind of ghetto
it!
name.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna go on IMDb and
I'm
look.
looking through. Now look, that's what I'm on. That's what I'm on, and it won't get to it fast enough for me. Yeah, light skinned
Brashandra,
Keisha, Brashandria.
Brashandria.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
knew it was Brush
Brashandria.
something. Brush.
Girl, she from Decatur, Georgia.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah, but she was the only person we didn't see. She was. I was like, what happened to Bruchandria? Y'all didn't give her nothing to do. Y'all had
They
everybody
could have
else.
developed her character, and instead of bringing in new people, they could have done something with her. She could have been part
Cause she
of
had
the
sense.
story.
She had sense. She was trying to get this degree. She like, okay, fuck what you heard. I'm here to get this degree.
Yeah, but she was part of the crew kind of for a while, but
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And then they've now she just over here trying to be in a rap group with Braden's new girlfriend who drugged Tariq. I can't wait till that come out. Cause that gotta come out.
I hope so. But she wasn't in, yeah, I guess she was in the episode. I don't remember.
She
There's a lot of
was.
people. It's and Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon has way more characters, but for some reason, I'm okay with those. But I, mean, I don't know, maybe I'm just racist, but I'm okay with those. But this show
Girl,
just
you
got
is a
too
nut.
many. This show just got too many random, just
That
extempore.
don't have a point. That don't have a reason to be on the damn show. Cause like I said, I don't understand why you. Anyway, whatever. So it was just the first episode. We gave it a C minus. They can hopefully only go up from here.
Yeah. I'm not optimistic. I'm not optimistic. And they're gonna have to do more than just this shootout in a restaurant. That I'm over that too. Shooting up on a restaurant or a bar. They've done that too many times. Like something else. If they're not having a shootout, there's really nothing else happening on the show. So I don't know. I don't know. I like
Well,
the
we'll see what happens. You and I have other shows that we watch that make us happy. We watch the 1% Club, which I love. We watch Triple Threat, which you got me watching, which I love.
I love.
And we both will be watching The Floor when it comes back on, which
Oh
I
yeah,
love.
The Floor. Yes, The Floor is
Yes,
fun.
so The Floor is coming back on. So we do have other shows that make us happy, and we like to use our actual brains, because baby, we use the hell out of our brains on the 1% Club. Lord
on the
Jesus,
regular.
you
Yes,
got
yes.
me doing math problems and shit.
They be having me doing English grammar and all this. It's a lot. It's a lot, but I like it. It's fun.
I love it. I love it. And I did very well on this last episode too. We got to the end and
Oh
I was
yeah,
like, say
this
what
week
now?
I haven't watched it yet. Okay,
No,
so
no,
I'm
no, not the one that came on last night, not that one. The one from last week. When the 3 people and all
wait,
3
wait.
of them lost.
I was about to say, wait, I don't know if I saw it, but I think I did see last week. I can't remember.
I thought
My
you
memory.
said you watched it.
I can't remember because I know I was behind. I don't know if I'm behind just this week or if I missed last week too. I don't remember.
I thought you said you
I
watched
think I
watched
did. I
watched
think I
it.
did. See, let me look at what episode they on.
That arrow question, do you remember our arrow question? How many arrows do you see?
No, I don't remember an arrow question.
Oops. So
No, because I
anyway,
think the last one I saw, I can't remember. I know it trips me out when the only person that walks away with money is somebody that took the 1,000. That trips me
yeah,
out.
yeah,
That really trips me out. I'd be like,
I love it. I love it. And even though, audience, we are not discussing the Braxtons, we are watching the new show, The Braxtons. We are not watching it because it looks like it's just a counseling session, and we, you know, of course, there's not really much to say. Everybody should heal from their family situations, and there are multiple family situations going on there. And so it's really not much we can say except for hopefully they all get the counseling that they need to heal. So in the meantime, wrong way. I'm like, make sure you like and subscribe to I Ain't Trying to Be Funny, but
sometimes
with that girl in this one. With that girl right there in this one.
So what's funny is you on the other side, so you got to point that.
Oh.
See,
oh, so you on this side on your
screen,
camera?
On my screen, yeah. Now we pointing at each other.
Okay. On my screen, you on that side.
Dumb, so dumb.
And this girl. All right. Peace out, homies.
Deuces.
Till next week.
Bye.